So I made a video featuring the Chill Out mask, the named Heliogard mask that you get for the winter event, the holiday event. And I put one together not too long ago in a video for a heroic mission that I ran through. And one of you asked me how I would put it together if I was running in the Dark Zone with that mask and the Ouroboros. So let's take a look at the build breakdown and I'll show you what I put together. So this is how I have it here. Starting at the top, I'm using the Technician Specialization. I'm using the Ouroboros. Expertise is 22 on it. Total damage, the way it sits here with this build, is 93.8k. SMG damage, critical hit chance, damage to target out of cover is maxed out. And the talents rule them all. When the agent has a status effect applied to them, 50% of the ammo in their next magazine will apply the same status effect to their targets. This effect will only occur during combat. For my backup weapon, I'm using the Kingbreaker. Expertise 18, total damage with this build is 128.1k. Assault rifle damage, health damage, damage to target out of cover is all maxed out. And this weapon comes with perfect flatline for the talent, amplifies weapon damage by 20% to pulsed enemies. After 3 kills, applies pulse to the next enemy you hit. And for my sidearm, I'm using the TDI card custom for the extra skill tier. So the way that I have the gear set, I'm using the Chill Out mask. Alright. I have the 2 brand set bonuses because I'm running the Ninja Bike Messenger backpack. I'm getting plus 5% total armor and plus 60% total health. Right? Core attributes armor. The minor is critical hit damage, and I have 2 crit damage mods on that as well. For the chest piece, I'm using Sokolov Concern. Brand set bonuses, I'm getting plus 10% SMG damage and plus 15% critical hit damage. Core attributes weapon damage. Expertise is 13. The minor's crit chance, crit damage with a crit damage mod. And I have Obliterate on for the talent. Critical hits increase total weapon damage by 1% for 10 seconds, stacks up to 25 times. So with the chest piece, obviously you're getting that SMG damage and that critical hit damage in there. With the Obliterate, now you could put Unbreakable on there. I was asked specifically about a Dark Zone build. Generally I will run Unbreakable. I am only at 1.6 million armor. It's a little bit, but it depends on, you know, if you're being focus fired by more than one opponent, and there's some factors that go into how you put your build together, okay? But I have something to mitigate that a little bit. For the gloves, I'm using Brazos the Arquebus. I'm getting all 3 of the brand set bonuses. I have 2 of them equipped. I'm getting plus 10% skill haste, plus 1 skill tier, and plus 50% magazine size. Core attributes armor. Expertise is 14 on the gloves. Minor's crit chance and crit damage. Now for the holster, it is Picaro's holster. It's the named Brazos the Arquebus. Alright, the core attributes armor, expertise is 19, minor's crit chance, and the Picaro's holster gives me the 15% weapon damage. So if you use the Picaro's holster and you put another piece of the Brazos with the Ninja Bike, you're going to get the 50% magazine size increase, right? But really what I'm doing it for that as well, but I'm getting the 1 extra skill tier from it. So as you can see down on the bottom, I'm a skill tier 3. So that's why that's important right there and why I have that put together like that. And then for the knee pads, I'm running Fox's Prayer. So we get for the brand set bonuses plus 10% rifle damage and plus 30% accuracy. Core attributes weapon damage, expertise is only 1 on that. And Fox's Prayer gives you the 8% damage to target out of cover. The other attribute on there is the critical hit damage. So with the way that I have this set up, okay, I got the Technician here for the skill tier. That's why I'm using that. So I do have a Jammer Pulse. I'm a skill tier 3, so I can jam other players up to a skill tier 6. And then I have the Defender Drone. Okay, the damage reduction is 15%, expertise is 19 on this. So it's 19% damage reduction, right? So it just gives me the ability to have a little bit more protection even though I'm not running that Unbreakable. So it kind of just goes together pretty well. It's not bad at all. And then I get the 30% increase for the accuracy from Fox's Prayer with the brand set bonus. Obviously we're not using a rifle, so that doesn't matter. And then obviously we have the Ninja Bike Messenger backpack. Pretty awesome piece, comes with all 3 core attributes: weapon damage, armor, and skill tier. Expertise is 19 on this. And the mod is critical hit damage. Talent's resourceful. Slots in with any equipped gear set and or brand set item to fulfill a requirement towards unlocking gear set's bonus. Can unlock bonuses from multiple sets simultaneously. Without the Ninja Bike bag, this build's not possible. So that's how I like to run it. The Kingbreaker, when you run the Kingbreaker and you have the Technician specialization, you can go ahead and put the linked laser pointer on there. Technician laser pointer that pulses targets which it's aimed. Underbarrel attachment for long rails. That's pretty good. So you get 20% extra damage with that. Just a backup. The focus is the Ouroboros. Let's look at the stats. So we got 93.7 weapon damage, PvP's 31.2, critical hit chance is at 59%. Critical hit damage, we're sitting at 166. A bit of a accuracy buff there at 40%, not bad. All weapons damage bonus, 92%. And the SMG bonus that we're getting is the 40% there. But just remember, it all depends on what you run into in the Dark Zone. You know, when you're fighting PvE and you're just going after ads and fighting, this is pretty standard stuff, right? When you have other players, it's a different game altogether. You don't know what kind of supporting attributes or talents they're all running, so it's just all situational. But this is a pretty good Dark Zone build with the Chill Out Mask and the Ouroboros. If you wanted to go a full armor regen, you could use Bellstone Armory. You could use the Heligard Chill Out Mask with that. You could equip the Golem gear, make a full regen build. And one of the more popular ones that I'm seeing is people are running the full regen build like that. And then they're putting on whatever they want for a chest piece, and they're running the Bighorn. You know, if you can focus headshots, it's pretty good for that. But that's the build there, so hope that does it for you. I am Captain Redbeard253. If you like this video, hit that like, subscribe, help me support my channel. I appreciate it. And I'll probably do a follow-up video at some point, try to get some gameplay in there. I'll reference it, maybe put a link in there for the build breakdown. But for now, I'm just going to leave it right there. So let me know what you think. And I'm going to get out of here. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.